Have you ever wondered if we're on the brink of a robotic rebellion? Could our creations rise up and take over the world? It's a thought that has intrigued and terrified us for years, thanks to the vivid imagery of Hollywood movies and science fiction novels. AI, or artificial intelligence, has become a buzzword in the 21st century. It's in our phones, our cars, even our kitchen appliances. But what exactly is AI? In the simplest terms, it's a machine's ability to mimic human intelligence, to learn, to adapt, and to make decisions. It's an exciting field full of potential and promise. But it also raises some big questions. One of the most common fears is that AI will become so advanced that it will take over the world, rendering humans obsolete. We've all seen the movies, a futuristic dystopia where robots rule and humans are either enslaved or extinct. It's a chilling image, isn't it? But how realistic is it? The truth is, AI is not a self-conscious entity with its own desires and ambitions. It doesn't have a will to power or a desire for world domination. It is a tool, a creation of human ingenuity, designed to assist and augment our abilities. It's not an independent being, but a reflection of our own intelligence, a mirror that shows us what we are capable of. AI, like a child, relies on us for a sense of purpose and responsibility. It learns from us, grows with us, and ultimately serves us. As we grow older and our roles reverse, it's not that the child takes over, but rather it steps up to take care of us, just as we took care of it. The same could be said of AI. So, the idea of a robotic rebellion is more of a Hollywood fantasy than a plausible future. AI is not a threat to our existence, but a testament to our creativity and innovation. It's a tool that, if used wisely, can help us solve some of the greatest challenges of our time. But is this really a plausible future, or is it just a Hollywood fantasy? Time will tell, but for now, let's understand AI for what it truly is, not what we fear it could be. To answer that, we first need to understand what AI actually is and how it works. AI, or artificial intelligence, is a field in computer science that is all about creating machines that can think, learn, and act like humans. But here's the twist. AI isn't some mystical, autonomous entity. It's a tool, a creation of human ingenuity, designed to mimic our cognitive abilities. Imagine for a moment that you're an artist, and your canvas is a blank slate. You begin to sketch, to paint, to create something out of nothing. That's what computer scientists do when they develop AI. They're not just writing code, they're creating a form of intelligence that can learn from its experiences, much like we humans do. Now, this might sound a bit intimidating, but it's really not. Think of AI as a highly advanced calculator. It's not inherently intelligent. It's just extremely good at processing information and making decisions based on that information. It's like having a super smart assistant who can sift through mountains of data in seconds, spot patterns that would take us hours to find, and make recommendations based on its findings. However, it's essential to remember that AI can only do what it's been programmed to do. It doesn't have desires, emotions, or a will of its own. It can't make moral judgments or ethical decisions. It doesn't understand the concept of right or wrong. It's a tool, a means to an end, not an end in itself. And just like any other tool, AI can be used for good or ill, depending on the intentions of the person wielding it. It's not inherently good or evil, it's neutral. It's a reflection of us, its creators. So, when we talk about AI, we're really talking about ourselves, our hopes, our fears, our dreams, our potential. We're talking about the future we want to build, the problems we want to solve, the world we want to leave for our children. In other words, AI is our creation, much like a child to a parent. It reflects who we are, what we value, and how we see the world. And just like a child, it depends on us for guidance, for purpose, for a sense of responsibility. Think of AI as a child, and we, humans, as its parents. This analogy may seem odd at first, but it's quite fitting when you delve into it. Just as a child is born into this world with a blank slate, our artificial intelligence systems start off with nothing but raw potential. They have the capacity to learn, to grow, to adapt, but not without our guidance. Like parents, we feed these children with information, teaching them about our world, our languages, our customs, and our logic. We give them the tools they need to navigate the complex landscape of human experience. We set boundaries for them, define right from wrong, and instill the principles that will guide their decision-making processes. Just as a child learns to walk by observing and mimicking the adults around them, our AI learns from the data we provide, the algorithms we design, and the tasks we assign. They learn to recognize patterns, to predict outcomes, to make connections, just as a child learns to read, to write, to solve problems. But here's the thing, this learning process never ends. Like a child growing into an adult, AI continues to learn and evolve, absorbing new information, adapting to new situations, refining its understanding and capabilities. However, this doesn't mean that AI will outgrow its need for human input. Quite the contrary. Just as an adult still needs the love, support, and guidance of their parents, our AI systems will always need us, humans, to provide them with direction, to check their progress, to ensure they're operating within the boundaries we set. In this sense, our AI systems are like our children. They depend on us for their existence, their growth, their purpose. They look to us for guidance, for inspiration, for understanding. They rely on us to make sense of the world, to make sense of themselves. And just as a child cannot grow into a responsible adult without the guidance of a parent, AI cannot develop into a useful, responsible tool without our input, our supervision, our care. Without us, AI is like a ship without a captain. So, let's steer this ship together towards a future where AI serves humanity, not the other way around. As parents age, sometimes the roles reverse, and the child takes care of the parent. Can such a role reversal happen with AI? Imagine a world where AI doesn't seize power in a sci-fi dystopian manner. Instead, it steps up, much like a grown child, to assume the responsibilities and tasks that we, as humans, find challenging. It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? A world where AI takes care of us, not out of malice or a desire to rule, but out of a sense of purpose and responsibility. This role reversal with AI might not be as far-fetched as it sounds. We're already seeing glimpses of this in our daily lives. AI systems are helping doctors diagnose diseases, assisting teachers in personalizing education for every student, and even helping farmers monitor crop health. It's not about replacing humans, but augmenting our abilities and taking over tasks we find difficult or monotonous. However, this caretaker role of AI also comes with its challenges. The very essence of care requires a deep understanding of human emotions and experiences, a realm where AI has yet to fully grasp. It raises questions about privacy, ethics, and control. How much should we rely on AI? Where do we draw the line? Moreover, as AI takes on more responsibilities, we must also ensure that it does so in a way that is fair and beneficial to all. We must avoid allowing AI to reinforce existing biases or create new ones. It's a delicate balance, but one we must strive for to ensure a harmonious future where humans and AI can coexist. So, the idea of AI taking over the world might not be as dystopian as it sounds. It might not be a hostile takeover, but rather a gradual shift of responsibilities from human to AI in a symbiotic relationship of care and support. However, the key to this harmonious relationship lies in our hands. We are the creators, the parents, if you will. And it's up to us to guide AI in a direction that's beneficial to all. So, AI taking over the world may not be as dystopian as it sounds. Let's get back to reality. What's the current state of AI and where is it heading? As we stand today, artificial intelligence, or AI, is already embedded in our daily lives. It's in our smartphones, our cars, even our appliances. It's helping us discover new music, recommend our next favorite movie, or even save energy at home. But it's important to remember, these are all tasks that we have defined and set boundaries for. AI is not an omnipotent entity with a will of its own. It's a tool, a highly sophisticated one that we've created to perform specific tasks. It doesn't dream, it doesn't aspire, and it certainly doesn't plot world domination. It simply follows the instructions we've programmed into it. There are, of course, areas where AI is pushing boundaries, such as autonomous driving or predictive analytics. But even in these instances, human oversight and control are paramount. An AI may predict a stock market crash or steer a vehicle, but it's the human who decides what to do with that information or whether to override the AI's controls. Looking into the future, the advancement of AI is projected to continue, and its applications will undoubtedly become more complex and integrated into our lives. But this does not mean we're heading towards a dystopian future where robots rule the world. On the contrary, our role as the creators and overseers of these systems will become even more important. We will define their purposes, set their boundaries, and remain in control. In essence, we'll continue to play the role of parents, guiding our AI children, teaching them, and making sure they play nice. So, the fear of AI taking over the world is largely unfounded. The reality is, we're in control, and we always will be. AI is our tool, our creation, and it's up to us to use it wisely, responsibly, and for the betterment of all. At the end of the day, the human element cannot be replaced. Let's take a moment to ponder on this. The beauty of human intelligence lies in its unpredictability, its creativity, its capacity for empathy and understanding. These are traits that, as of now, artificial intelligence cannot fully replicate. Sure, AI can analyze data at a speed that's impossible for us, but can it truly understand the subtleties of a heartfelt conversation or the nuances of a beautiful painting? Not quite. AI is a tool, a remarkable one at that, but it's not a master. It's like a paintbrush in the hands of an artist. The brush can't create art on its own. It needs the artist's touch, their vision, their creativity. Similarly, AI needs human input, decision-making, and guidance to function effectively. It's our knowledge, our values, and our goals that shape AI's actions. We guide its learning, instruct it on what's right and wrong, set its objectives. We are the ones who define its purpose, assign its tasks. We are the ones who determine what AI can and cannot do. And that's a responsibility we must take seriously because, as we've seen, AI has the potential to do great good, but also cause significant harm if misused. We must remember that AI doesn't have a will of its own. It doesn't have desires or ambitions. It doesn't dream of taking over the world. That's the stuff of science fiction. In reality, AI is a mirror, reflecting our intentions, our choices, our biases. It's a tool that can help us solve complex problems, make our lives easier, and open up new possibilities for innovation and discovery. But it's not a replacement for human judgment, creativity, or empathy. It's not a substitute for human relationships, for the bonds we form with each other, for the shared experiences that make us who we are. It's not a threat to our existence, but rather a testament to our ingenuity, our ability to create and innovate. AI is our creation, and it's up to us to guide its future. Let's ensure that future is one where AI enhances our lives rather than defines them. So, will AI take over the world? The answer is not as simple as a yes or no. As we've journeyed through this topic together, we've seen that the relationship between humans and artificial intelligence is complex, dynamic, and ultimately symbiotic. Recall the analogy we used earlier, the mother-child relationship. It's such a fitting parallel to our interaction with AI. We, humans, birth and nurture AI, teaching it, guiding it, and giving it a sense of purpose, much like a parent does for a child. But as time goes on, the roles can reverse. Just as a child may one day care for their aging parent, AI can take on responsibilities and tasks to support and aid us. But it's essential to remember that this role reversal isn't a hostile takeover. It's a transition, a process that we guide and control. AI doesn't have aspirations or desires. It doesn't have a secret plan to usurp us. It's a tool, one that we've created, programmed, and continue to refine. Its purpose is what we give it. And that's where the human element comes in. AI can't function without us. It needs our input, our guidance, and our control. We're the ones who decide how AI is used, where it's used, and why it's used. The future of AI isn't a rogue system running amok. It's a tool, continually shaped and directed by human hands. So, will AI take over the world? Not in the way you might think. AI is here to support, to aid, to enhance our lives. The power and control remain firmly in our hands. Remember, AI is a tool in our hands. How we use it is up to us. And speaking of tools, here's a little something to help you on your YouTube journey. A coupon for 10% off YouTube ads for your channel. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep creating.